Hello guys, my name is Sam and welcome back to SWTOR Central, and in this video I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a facecam slash rant type video about the new operation announced with 5.2. Well, I guess it's going to be about the entire update or basically just the future of the game. As always, things are about to get awesome, so sit back, relax, because things are about... Wait, I said that the wrong way around. Alright then guys, I'm sure you're all already aware that a new operation was confirmed for Star Wars: The Old Republic. This may come as a shock to you, but it's okay, just sit down and let it sink in for a few minutes and then you'll be right as rain, I promise. So yes, Star Wars: The Old Republic is getting a new operation. We don't know the name of this operation just yet, but we do know the first boss, which is going to be Typh. So after almost 2.5 years of no new operations from BioWare, we've finally been hit with this huge news that a new operation is coming upon the release of 5.2, which we do not yet have a release date for. We already know that a large portion of the raiding community left the game some time ago because of no new operations and moving on to other games. Hopefully with this update we're going to attract some of those players back, however I'm not quite sure it's going to go down that way, because the way that this operation is going to be released is it's going to be one boss at a time. One of the bosses will be released with 5.2, which will be Typh. As I said earlier, that is the first boss, and then the rest of the 4 bosses will be released throughout the year. We actually haven't been given an end date, so we don't actually know when the last boss is going to get here. So it would have been nice to have a timescale, you know, like the operation will be completely released upon November or something like that. That would have been a nice thing to know, but we don't know that. I guess the best thing that we're going to be able to do is just kind of take an educated guess when they release the second boss, and then we can just kind of go by that time frame from between the first boss and the second boss and just use that for the rest of the bosses, and maybe that will just work out. But like I said, I don't think that this is going to be enough to attract those old players back to the game for this one operation, which isn't going to be complete until the end of this year. Make sure you take what I just said with a pinch of salt though, because we don't know if it's going to be before the end of the year or at the end of the year. It could be finished next month. No one knows. Disclaimer, it's not going to be next month. Now, as some of you may also know, I am a BioWare influencer, which means that I do get to know some details early, essentially exclusives. And there are some exclusives that we can't share with you guys because of the non-disclosure agreement, which is the NDA. Now, me and a bunch of other influencers were also part of a feedback collection scheme for this whole deal. However, we're not allowed to disclose what was said, so unfortunately, I can't tell you. Obviously, but I'm hoping that at the end of this video you'll have a pretty good idea of what I said anyways, so I wouldn't worry about it. So what are my thoughts on this new system that they've brought in? So basically guys, I'm pretty sore about it, to be honest. In fact, I was talking with the other influencers after the live stream and I expressed some of my feelings, which I don't think I got out right, but I expressed them anyways. You know, it's just raw feelings because I'd just heard everything, even though I already knew, but you know, when it's released on a live stream, everything's like concrete and set in stone, so we kind of know exactly what's going to be happening without left wondering, is this actually going to happen, if that makes sense to you anyways. So I was feeling pretty sore about it, and I mean, this is basically because we know that an operation is coming, but we know it's only one operation, and it's been 2.5 years almost, and we're getting one operation, and it's not even going to be a complete operation, and by the time it is a complete operation, it would have been almost 3 years. Now, the main reason why I'm sore about this is, yes, because of that, but also because of other MMOs are getting lots of raiding content, lots of end game content, lots of big updates in the time that we got nothing. Now, this is the main thing that I'm sorry about, because all of these games they do have like a subscription option to support your game, and I do that, and a bunch of you guys do that. So I guess I just felt a little bit hurt that this was the only thing that was going to be coming, just this one operation released throughout the year. I'll admit that the daily area does sound very attractive, especially with it being on IOCAF, that's even better, and this whole story choice thing that we're going to get to do, that's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to check that out when it's here. But like I said, it's just the system that they've got going on for releasing this operation throughout the year. That's the only thing that's getting to me at the moment. Now, I mentioned earlier that I was talking with the other influencers about this. Now, I won't name any names just basically because I want to respect their opinions, but basically what they told me just kind of brought me back into the light. Now, I was definitely saying a few things which I kind of regret saying now because they were very childish, but anyways, moving on. So the influencers that was talking to me are definitely very wise and very informative, and after reading their messages in our group chat, I kind of just wanted to slap myself in the face because I felt so stupid. Now, you might be thinking, why did you feel stupid though, Sam? I mean, I feel stupid all the time anyways. No, but seriously, guys. I mean, we got to think about this in the big picture, right? Because Star Wars: The Old Republic isn't the only MMO. we've got plenty of other MMOs, like look at WildStar, for example. WildStar is what, dying? Then we have World of Warcraft, which is doing amazingly well, probably getting a lot of income from World of Warcraft, so that's probably why they're getting a lot of content. Now then we've got to look at Star Wars: The Old Republic from the same perspective, like how much income are they getting? How big is their actual developer team? You know, how much content can they put into this game? And are they suiting it to the right players that are currently in the game? Because for the past 2 years, they've been focusing so much on solo content, then perhaps maybe 90% of the population in Star Wars: The Old Republic are solo players. So maybe that's why they haven't actually been releasing operations as often, or maybe that's why they're only releasing one this time and doing it on a schedule rather than just releasing it all at once, just to kind of see how things go. And then there's also the fact that the MMO genre altogether is kind of, I don't want to say dying, but it's definitely on a decline because of other games. You've got your MOBAs and your FPS games and big AAA titles come in. All of the attention is going to those genres and not to the MMO genre that much anymore. Now, you guys should know by now that I do try to look from different perspectives, which is kind of why I'm in the mindset that I'm in now. Now, my opinion is still definitely all over the place, so after this video, my opinion might have changed again, but at the moment, from where I stand right now, is that maybe what they're doing is a good thing. Maybe. And maybe we just need to put that little bit of faith into Star Wars: The Old Republic in that hopes that one day it's going to be the game that we want it to be. But then again, not everybody gets what they always want. I honestly think that after all of the things that we've been through with Star Wars: The Old Republic, that the best thing we can do is that if we want to stay with the game, then just to help support them through thick and through thin. I've said multiple times before that I do not stand by every decision that the game makes, but that still doesn't change the fact that I love the game. So if any of you people out there who used to play Star Wars: The Old Republic are watching this video, then please just try to look at this from a different perspective, rather than the, oh my god, there's been no new endgame for so long and I hate this game now and I'm never coming back. Because I don't really think that that's going to be the mindset to be in. I think the only way to help this game evolve is to support it, give it feedback, God forbid buying anything from the cartel market until they change their ways with that. I'm kind of hoping that I got my points across in this video, and just to clarify, I'm not really kissing BioWare's ass right now. I'm just telling you guys my personal thoughts and my opinions at the moment, but like I said anyways, for all I know, my opinion will change after this video. Who knows, because my opinion bounces around a lot. But as always, folks, I'm interested in what you have to say about this and the future of Star Wars: The Old Republic, so make sure you smash your comment down below and let me know what you think. I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this video before I keep ranting on about absolute nonsense, so thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.